del Borussia Dortmund. Marcó en el minuto 28 el dorsal 21. Habrá 2 minutos de descuento. Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento. Gol del Borussia Dortmund. Marcó en el minuto 67 el dorsal 14. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, Forlán, será reemplazado por el dorsal 7. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6, Hazard, será sustituido por el dorsal 9. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27, Bojan Krikic, será reemplazado por el dorsal 19. Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
La alineación de hoy será...
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Krkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to see a lot of him playing in pretty much every position, Peter, from number 10 to winger to auxiliary striker. His great strengths are his vision, his ability to play between the lines and knowing the landscape around him.
So you can't stick him in a pigeonhole?
No, you could say that. He does say he prefers a central role, but I think pace and agility are better suited to that wider position.
He's picked his way through, delivered across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the keeper beats it away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Villarreal are looking to go forward now. Rodri. And it's Forlan. Lovely ball. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's got away. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, this looks sharp. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Buchanan looks to get on the end of this. Foyt. Still goalless at the moment. Bojan. Now it's Isak. Spread out to the left. Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. He's in a great position here.
Well played and well cleared. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Hakimi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Nicely spread. It's played through for him. And that has been clubbed away. Aims beyond the defence. Isak. Foyt defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Played out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi plays it. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Buchanan, and he's managed to get free. Cruyff gets a foot in here. And it's Parejo. Hazard knocks it out wide. Hakimi. That's a good run down the left. Hazard. That's good play. Cruyff. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Bojan Krkic going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerard Moreno. And there's green grass ahead of him. Buchanan picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
Marcó en el minuto 42.
Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bojan Krkic chasing after it. And it's Forlan.
Habrá un minuto de
Into
descuento.
stoppage time, very little left on it. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back underway. Timber. That's Forlan. Forlan. This is promising. Forlan!
Forlan really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Parejo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out towards the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Isak goes steaming forward. Lovely pass, but just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
.3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Parejo. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Buchanan.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's really well manoeuvred. Bojan Kurkic looking to get on the end of this. Terrific header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 29.830 espectadores.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's fallen! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 22. Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Azar. Buchanan. He has found the way through. Now it's Perez. Isaac can be a real threat inside the box. He's one-on-one, surely! Goes for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And he should have made it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
Keeper's dealt with that.
30.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's off and running. Azar. Buchanan. Knocks it into space. No way through there. And he's intervened well there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Ooh, a delicate chip through. It's a pretty loose pass. Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He won't be happy with that one. Pedraza lays it forward. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. Gavi! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. Isaac plays it in. Climbs up big! And that has been cleared. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Parejo does want to stand
Habrá
firm and
4
defend it.
minutos de descuento.
Isaac looking to be a menace in the final third. Pedraza. Buchanan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Just joining us, we are already underway. This looks... Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Kurkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to...
Shot and goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! It's been shipped out wide.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And it's Azar. Forlan. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient...
He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Great Azar! Danger averted for now. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Thinks one through. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. That has been knocked clear. And he's managed to gift it back. Decent progress down the left. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And he's there to get it away. Forlan with the short one. Timbers cross. And it's hoisted clear. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. Cruyff looking to be a... And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. He's got himself an absolute pinch. Barcelona are in front. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Played out to the right.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Can he stop it going out? Cruyff. Opts for safety.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
It's a promising position. That's good play. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. And the cross comes in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That'll be a throw. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that's cause for mild irritation. Knocks it into space. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Spread out to the left. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And it's Forlan. Forlan! Cleared away. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, good-looking ball. He's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, Forlán, será reemplazado por el dorsal 7. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gavi. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
There's going to be another change here, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Great vision. Tries to play it through. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hakimi too strong for his opponent there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Could be danger here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rudiger did well to stay calm there. Gavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Hazard. Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rodri claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Espectáculo ofrecido por nuestro grupo oficial de animación.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Harry Maguire is a real presence at the back, and also someone who can play the ball out of defence or certainly take the ball into midfield. That's a winning combination in the modern game. So many teams like to do that, and I think his stats on the ball, especially running and passing, have got him right up there now in terms of respect. And you also
It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Isak. And he's found a way. Isak! Sensational from Isak! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Badiashile, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Fernandes. Gets into some space. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That pass isn't the best. Fernandes. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Hangs one in. And he's taking no chances there. Now this could be a chance. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Over to the left. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Palmer. Wriggles his way through. Cucurella. Badiashile. And it's Cucurella. Swung over. Not the most accurate pass. Diogo Dalot. Looking for the run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Caicedo. And Cucurella. Plays the return pass. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. João Pedro. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified. Isak.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro. played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Pedro. That'll do under the circumstances. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball swung in. Sanchez claims it without any fuss. Pedro Neto. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Played out to the right. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Fernandes. And it's James. It's a good spell of possession, this. Maguire did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. Martinelli puts them all in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandes. He's found a way past. Now it's Pedro. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Timber being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Great vision, and he's worked it through. James. Closing in on goal. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's James. He's got away. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That'll be a throw. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
El dorsal 7 será
Oh,
reemplazado.
good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
James. Now it's João Pedro, played out to the left flank. Oh, super find. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Can he get on the end of this? Pedro Neto providing an out chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
João Pedro is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Both sides then taking this
será
chance to
sustituido
turn
por
to their benches.
El dorsal 13. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. There's a sharp little ball here. James could try cutting inside here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get free. That has not gone well. James. And Caicedo. Cucurella. Mudryk.
Pretty robust defending.
Referee has just said play on. Palmer. Fernandez. He could... It's the lat! 1-0 as we head towards the end. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergvall. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's a pretty loose pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Timber. And the keeper's got it again. That's that, the end. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Isak claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Looking to play him in. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Jared Bowen is a player that you're going to like a lot because of his energy, his all-action style, his setups, his goals. Some would refer to him as a kind of an inside right in the language of the day, but he's a real workhorse. I mean, he puts a great shift in, and first and foremost, any manager will settle for that.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Martinelli. Can he get on the end of this? Diogo Dalot.
That was lovely, that.
Swept in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Palmer. Castellanos. And the counter is on. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, good-looking ball. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Palmer! Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Bowen. West Ham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The most accurate pass. Castellanos! Now that's well seen too. Now he's off and running. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Skulls. There's a searching pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Somerville, and he's managed to get free. Maguire with a definite foul there. Skulls in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Somerville. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That'll be a throw. Diogo Dalot. Palmer. Now Timber. And it's Rodri. To Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And it's Palmer. Out towards the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. And he shoots! Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Martinelli. No way through, so back... Big chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. Takes aim and climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Timber. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Weston are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1
Timber.
minute added time.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Souček. Spreads it out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Souček. Tries to dink it through. Martinelli. For Palmer. Now it's Isak. Chips it through. Shapes the shoot! Oh, that's fabulous!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now here's... Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bowen.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Todibo cuts out the pass. Souček. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great vision. Now it's Somerville. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Bowen. He's found the... And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bowen really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Gets into some space. Now up he goes! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
West Ham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Lucas Paqueta. Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lucas Paqueta. Skulls. Somerville. He's in plenty of space here. Punched away. Back in once more. That has been knocked clear. That has not gone well. Somerville. No, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Berbatov. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bowen. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on the field is number 9,
Clear away.
Substitution.
Barcelona are making a change after this, just one. Oh, he's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bruno Fernandes being hounded, manhandled at times.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball. Mavropanos pinches it off him. Now Somerville. Lucas Paqueta. Dink through. And this is Berbatov. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Souček. And the number on the board is 3. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. He has found a way through. And Berbatov! Oh, it's come off the upright. Souček. And it's Paqueta. Bowen. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Messi, and he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Has a look and plays it forward. Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. Face to face, can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? That's another chance! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And there you have it! And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish. And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello everyone,
Fortunes
and welcome
can
to
turn
Old
either way
Trafford.
from this point. One path
Manchester
leads to where
United
they all want to be,
against
or at least a
Barcelona.
significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Bojan Krkić set a number of goal-scoring records in his youth, and you can still see in him the qualities that made him such a phenomenon at that level.
Adaptability and pace, those are the qualities, Peter. He doesn't have the physique of a traditional striker, so it's all about playing across the front line, switching positions, keeping defenders on their toes.
And he got the best footballing education going when it comes to that sort of play. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi on a strong run down the right. Plenty to aim. Oh, shooting chance! And now they can clear their lines. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Isak. Referee's given a throw. Cruyff. That's a little off target. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Fagioli. And it's Messi. And it's Fagioli. Now it's Isak. That looks a good ball through. Isak. Isak! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And there you have it.
Quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
All over
Anyone
in a flash.
Wow, that really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponent.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a fullback, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Opts to play it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Smartly replayed. Nico Williams. Hakimi. Great vision. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Donatoni. Now Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Forlan. Messi. Hakimi. Decent progress down the left. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Sanchez. That has been slung wide. Nico Williams. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Isak. And he has been fouled there. Rodri. And that looks a decent ball. Played back in. Shot could be on. Oh, well played. Out for a throw. Quick look, then plays it in. That's the keeper's ball. Cruyff. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Mateus. And Donatoni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Hakimi. And it's Messi. Donatoni. Played into space.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. Bojan. It's gone for a throw-in. Played in deep. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Nico Williams goes pelting down that left-hand side. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Isak. Bojan Kurkic in acres of space out wide. He is through here! And he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Timber. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Khan sends that a long way. Donatoni. Can he get it through? Now it's Cruyff. He has found a way through. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Messi. Shoots! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part.
this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Cleared without complication. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bojan. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction.
Cruyff! And he's there to get it away. Araujo. And here's Bojan. And this is Forlan. Forlan! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Can he latch on to this? And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both
everybody,
sides
and
look to
welcome
clear the
to
first
today's
hurdle.
match.
Supporters here in
Manchester
terrific
United
numbers,
against
so will they be
Manchester
going back
United.
happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Luke Shaw, because his game has come on in leaps and bounds. I've been really impressed with his all-round development, a much better passer and ball carrier.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list.
Gets his head on it! Off the post! Now it's Palmer. And it's Shaw. Palmer looking to run onto it. Punched away. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. That has not gone well. Palmer! Denied by an instinctive save.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Palmer! No, he didn't quite meet it right. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pass is just off target. Martinelli. Played into space out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Fernandez. Diogo Dalot. He's looking wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Palmer. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. To Martinelli. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Ligt. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mohamed Salah, defending of the desperate variety, and they're quick to get it back. Played out to the right, ball driven towards the far post, and that should get the job done. That's a good ball. Bruno Fernandes tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Flashes it across, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Guardiola deals with that comfortably. Martinelli with an air of confidence about him. A certain foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And the shot! Maciej Cunha. Diogo Dalot goes sliding in. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Over to the left. He's found a way through. Diogo Dalot does really well there. He is strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Isak. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Martinelli. Isak.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! That has been knocked clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Sure. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder
On the face
today
of it,
to please
it looks
take
a fair
all
reflection of
deductibles
what we've all
located
seen,
by the
Peter.
entrance gate.
Some
Thank
incisive
you
play
very
one
much for your
side, battling
cooperation.
qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out to the right. He is through here. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Šeško. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's got away. He's one-on-one, surely! That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Isak receives it in a good position here. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Barnes. And that has put paid to that. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Isak. It's a good ball out wide. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chooses to go back. Palmer, played out to the left flank. Now it's Isak. He's found a way through, and he's had a hit. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any.
Oh no, this does not look good. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, there's your danger. Little doubt, that is a foul. Van Dijk has been sent off, just to confirm, it was a straight red. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Picked out brilliantly. Shot, surely! Loose ball now. That's another chance. It is a fantastic goal. He's got himself an absolute peach. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
The goal scored for
Some
Manchester
heroic
United.
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Knocks it out wide. He has found a way through. Out to the left it goes. Diogo Dalot. He's got away. And he's managed to get free. He's on it, can he get away? Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Matheus Cunha.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Some good work on the right flank here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The final 5 minutes. Played through into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Guardiola makes the interception. Fernandez.
That's going in strongly.
2 added
Now
minutes
it's
have been
Isak.
indicated.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's found shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United, that's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim
Hello
Beglin
everybody,
and to
and
wish
this
you
is
a
quick
very good
reminder
evening.
to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to
Hello,
raise the mood
everybody,
all
and
around
welcome
us.
to today's
After all,
match.
this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally...
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Brzezinski. Thinks one through. And the ball is out of play. Rijkaard. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. He's in a good position here. Tries a shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals!
And we come
And that
to
is
you now
about
with
as
a
cool
quick
as they
request
come.
for support
He picked his
for our
spot
world
expert. welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Pelé, now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's the chance to counter. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Forlan. Messi. And here's Isak.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Pelé. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's come to nothing. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bojan Krkic in acres of space out wide. Fallen! And that's caused a worry or two. Timber pinches it off him. Now it's Bellingham. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Timber. And Bojan. And it's Forlan. And he's forced to go back. Hakimi. That's a good run down the left. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now he's got space here. De la Cruz. Rodri attempts a clearance. And it's Messi. And that was very necessary. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Cleared without hesitation. And claimed it back swiftly. Bojan. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's fabulous. Bojan. That's tidy. Messi. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bellingham. De la Cruz is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's a good ball out wide. And he shoots! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that ends it! Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive painting.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. And it's Bojan. Can he get it through? Timber's cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bojan in with the challenge. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Raul. Messi. Forlan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Raul. Timber makes the interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's onto this. He's picked his way through. Forlan! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Hakimi. Great run on the overlap here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Forward it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to one...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
As you can see, we've already started here.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great Lieber.
Oh, he's been caught on a shot, surely! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And it's Rice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Osimhen. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Reinders. Reinders had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. De Paul. And here's Osimhen. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Can he get it through? Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in. Terrific header. Oh, that is off. And another try. Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. That
And a
was
quick
a
reminder today,
given. It
everybody,
always
to
was.
make sure to
Well,
put
from a
any litter
defensive
in the bin.
perspective,
premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very...
Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Applies the finish! Hits off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Doué. Spread it left. Serginho, terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Forlan. Now it's Bojan. He's found a way through. Bojan! Doué. And Bojan.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Forlan. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, what has happened here? Doué. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And here's Bojan. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Great challenge, time to perfection. And he thumps it clear. And it's Forlan. That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Cross needs to be... Up he goes! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now Now it's Berbatov. Messi. Mateus powering forward here. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that ends it. Did anyone see this coming? Really?
Well, I think, Peter, we've again been reminded of how thin the margins are. When the game was tied, I'm sitting here thinking this could get cautious, as is often the case. The game continues to deliver drama.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
Now it's Platini. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? Tries to get it clear. And this is Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good ball out wide. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Timber. Bojan. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good spell of possession, this. And that has been clubbed away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. This ended up in no man's land. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Now, power or placement? Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And that ends it! Did anyone see this coming? Really? here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Not pretty, but it gets the... And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can...
Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Goulart picks it up out wide. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United have their second corner now. There's the header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Nice physical challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he get it through? And the pass is intercepted. Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Can he get onto this? Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third quarter of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great ball, and the shot! That is some save from Khan! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Azar with the delivery. There's the shot! Manchester United get their fourth corner. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Messi. Great chance! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that,
Hello everybody,
the
and
end.
please
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Plays the ball back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Suarez is on a run down the left wing. The ball has bounced loose now. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. Puskas. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. And claimed it back swiftly. Chance for a shot! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Legend, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makélélé was certainly all of those things. Boyan! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! A momentary
And now, I'd
lapse,
just like to
mercilessly
read out our
exploited.
fan club members
They
who
were
are celebrating their
absolutely
birthdays
lethal.
today.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Boyan. He is through here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Lewandowski! Loose, and it's come back out to him. That's going to go a long way. Played out to the right. De Jong.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, well played. De Jong getting this one clear. Araujo. Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this. Hakimi with the clearance. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He has a look up. And that is masterful defending. Belletti. De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Lewandowski. Bojan. And he's been shifted off it. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Spread it left. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A header! Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Oh, good spread.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he's there to belt it away. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to... Real chance! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to...